I've always loved trees. Climbing in them as a kid and appreciating their beauty as I grew older. My love for trees really deepened when I started planting them in college, seeing how long it takes for them to grow and how difficult it is for a little seedling to reach maturity. There's so many forces working against their survival. There's something beautiful, profound, and deeply moving about planting and watching trees grow. After working for 15 years in the corporate world, I was feeling super burnt out. I'd kind of come to this breaking point in my life and career, and I was telling my wife Priya about this free tree project I was a part of in college. I told her that I really wanted to do something that brings me more joy and meaning. And you know what? I couldn't stop thinking about trees. So we started Neighborhood Forest, a program to give kids their very own tree to plant every spring. It started small in 2010, supplying trees to our son's school and then a handful of schools in the Twin Cities, and we had this slow and steady growth over the next 11 years. A few years ago, I actually considered shutting the program down. It just didn't feel like we were progressing in the way that I had envisioned. But Priya really urged me not to give up. She's like, "You've come this far, you can't stop now." And I'm so glad I listened to her, because this year everything changed. Out of the blue, we were contacted by a library in Michigan. We'd never been contacted by a library before. So they signed up, and then they shared about our program on Facebook, and within days we went viral among librarians across the country. It's completely altered and accelerated our trajectory. In 2021, with the support of 200 plus schools, libraries, and youth groups, we gave over 18,000 kids in 35 states their very own tree to plant on Earth Day. We want to reach every child in America, and eventually the world. You know, the average American family creates an annual carbon footprint that is equivalent to what 75 trees sequester in their entire lifetime. So if a family wants to go carbon neutral, they have to plant 75 trees a year for every year they're on the planet. Neighborhood Forest can do that hard work for you by planting trees through the hands of children, tens of thousands of children. Climate change, carbon emissions, and other environmental issues have become the center of attention. And I think that's a big part of why we've had such a huge surge. It feels really good that we're filling a need, giving back, helping communities, and of course helping our planet. Trees aren't just beautiful, they have a way of bringing people together. We're giving trees to people in blue states and red states, rural and urban regions, people from every religious, ethnic, and racial background. Even though we live in increasingly polarizing times, our program, this work, the trees, they remind us of our common humanity. Maybe if we focus on trees, the environment, and the wonderful things that bring us together, maybe we can work to set aside our differences and just get along as one human family. It benefits everyone to give kids the priceless opportunity to plant and watch trees grow. It brings me so much joy and fills my heart to see the then and now photos of the kids with their trees. To me, it is the most beautiful example of hope, progress, and possibility. I am Vikas Narula, and I am involved.